Hey YouTube, and welcome to part 2 of level 5, the 2. This is second quest, so level 5 is where things start to get pretty complicated. You go up one from the entrance and you've got a dark room with some fireballs and some blade traps and some gel. Not too difficult, just on your way in and out avoid the blade traps. Once you go left one, you get into a room with some lights and some blade traps. Try and stay as far away from the lights as possible and fire sword beams at them. This dungeon you really don't want to lose your magical shield in, because there are a fair few wizrobes. Same with a lot of the upcoming dungeons, which is frustrating because wizrobes are rather complicated to defeat. Once you've cleared the room with the lights, head down a screen and you will encounter some wizrobes. You can kill them now if you want, but where we have to go is left of screen, so you just run through the wall. We get into a dark room with some keys. Just use sword beams and your boomerang, take them all out, and once you do so, they will drop a key for you, which is pretty cool. Go back through the room into where all the wizrobes and the sparks are. Kill them now if you wish. Avoid the sparks, and if you get hit by the yellow sparks, you have to go and get hit by the blue sparks so you can use your sword. Again, killing the wizrobes isn't really necessary, but yeah, they're annoying if you don't kill them. That stop clock helped a lot, you know, because rooms with sparks are never really very much fun. Go down the stairs to the side of the room and you'll see some keys. You can kill them if you want, but just go up the stairs. We get into a spiral room with some more blue wizrobes. Just try and learn their pattern if you can, and that'll help you to do a fair bit of damage without them ever hitting you, which is always handy. Yeah. They teleport across the room and stuff, so can be a bit of a challenge, but shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Not really much else to say, just if you find a place where they pass through you, but don't hit you, then that's good. And other than that, just once you kill the wizrobes, you've got to go through the door. Try and stay on full hearts if at all possible during this level, because yeah, that helps. So once you have killed the wizrobes, you do have to push that block there for the door to open, but yeah. In this room we have the Goma. We can't actually kill that yet because we don't have the bow. But once we go down through those stairs, that won't be a problem anymore. So the bow's over there, just pass those keys. Kill the keys if you want, not necessary. And yeah, that's about that. So because we bought the arrows before we went into level 5, we have the bow and the arrows, so we can go and kill Goma. That will give us a key. If you didn't get the arrows before the level, don't worry, you don't actually need to kill Goma, you can, so why not? Now, arrows use rupees, and I've only got 12 rupees, so I've pretty much only got 12 arrows, but that's more than enough to take out Goma, so no problems there. Just, no change with Goma from first to second quest, to shoot arrows when her eye is open, and avoid her fireballs. That's pretty much all there is to say. She can charge forward, she can shoot fireballs, and she has her eyes open sometimes and her eye closed sometimes, and that's pretty much all that happens in the whole fight. So once you have killed Goma, get the key and head into the next room. And this is just that spiral room we were in previously. Make your way around the spiral and back to the stairs. Thankfully the wizrobes don't reappear, so don't have to worry about them. The keys are back in this room though, so kill them if you think they're going to get in your way, or if they are in your way. But yeah, like I said, there's no actual need to kill them. Now this is the room with the sparks and where the wizrobes were before, so if you killed them, you don't have to worry about them, but if you didn't, then you do have to worry about them. So once you get back into the blade trap room, head left of screen and you'll get into a dark room. I recommend lighting the room if you need to, because it's one of the spiral rooms and it can be a bit difficult. So in this room there are sparks, so you may need to use your boomerang against the keys and the fire to just slow them down and make sure you don't get hit while you've got your sword stunned or whatever. But yeah, they're not a big threat because they're just the timed sword ones. So once you kill those Via, you get the map, and you'll see how the level is shaped like a 2. Could also be a Z, but I'm sick of numbers, so no. Yeah, in any case, I'm going to stop there, which was rather helpful. Some sparks in this room and some wizrobes. Light it up if you need to. And yeah, that's what the room looks like. So that room can be rather bothersome if you don't get that stopwatch, but not impossible. You can just skip the wizrobes in that room. I recommend doing so. Here we have some gel. Just kill them for some extra hearts or something, and get the compass. The dungeon's pretty linear really, so there's nothing too difficult to get to. Just follow where the dungeon goes. A lot of the rooms are optional. Yeah. So we couldn't actually get that key in that previous room because we don't have the step ladder. Yeah. Here's a manhandler. Just bombs if you can. You can kill it with your sword as well. That took me down to a very low level in health, but you know, if you shouldn't really lose that much life against just a manhandler. If you're lucky with the bombs, you can kill it in one hit, but really you should be taking out at least 3 of its heads. Now, that room with the keys was one of the rooms you kill a specific enemy and the other ones all die, so just keep that in mind. Here we got some more keys in the stairway. Pretty typical room. Used to it by now. Come out, some more Via, kill them, and then you can go through the locked door. Boomerang helps against Via and the keys that they turn into, because they can stun the Via and also kill the keys that are flying around, which is helpful. I'm really on half a heart here, so once I've killed this Via, I'll use my potion. I didn't really want to have to use my potion yet, but you know, better that than die. Yeah, Gleok isn't that hard, but I'm definitely gonna need at least a heart to take him out. So you can stay back and fire sword beams if you're on full hearts. That does help. But you can just run straight up to him and slice at him, and that does a fair bit of damage. Just he'll die before you do, as long as you've got a couple of hearts left. And Billy, I've dropped a fairy, so that's all good, and I picked up another container heart, which means I can now get the magical sword. And that's the end of that level, so stay tuned for the next video. See you!